All right, so for the next example, we're starting to get a combination of a few things going on here. This is getting a little bit complicated. I've got a time sign, but I also have a function within a function. So I have to use a combination of the product rule as well as the chain rule here. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to start with just let u equal log e of x, and then I can differentiate that part to get 1 on x. Okay, so that's my first half of the function differentiated. And then my second part is v equals e to the sine x. And so this is the chain rule part. So I can start to work with this a little bit differently, and I'll do the formal sort of steps again. What I do in my head is a little bit different. So I'll do both actually. So in my head, what I would do to differentiate this is I would simply say differentiate the inside function, and that's the sine x. So the derivative of sine x is cos x, and then times by the derivative of the outside function, and then the outside function in my mind is e to the x, so I'd get e to the whatever I had before, and then I simply put back whatever was there previously. So that's the derivative of e to the sine x. Pretty straightforward. If I'm going to do this formally using the chain rule, I can say let k equal sine x. So then dk dx equals cos x, and then v would equal e to the k, dv dk equals e to the k as well. So then finally, using the chain rule, I can say dv dx is equal to dv dk times by dk dx. So there's my formal chain rule here, and then put all of those bits together, and I get e to the k times cos x, and then my k value was sine x, so I get e to the sine x times cos x. Oops, I'm right on the edge of the screen there. And so I end up with the same thing, just with a lot more steps. I never do this. It's not really worth any marks in a marking scheme. But again, if you're having trouble breaking these problems down, that can be a really simple technique. Okay, so now I put these together with the product rule, which is these two parts. So I need dy dx is equal to log of x, should have a little e in there, don't forget the notation, times by cos of x times by e to the sine of x plus e to the sine x times 1 over x. And I can tidy this up. I can take out common factors and all sorts of things. So the answers might look a little bit different, but that's the general problem.